Welcome, Willie. We're so happy to have you as a part of Network in Action. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Willie J. Tiller. I'm with Comparion Insurance. I've been in the industry for 5 months right now, and I'm glad to be a part of the industry.
Awesome. That's great. Tell me what kind of insurance it is that you're providing through Comparion.
So Comparion, I do the personal lines of insurance, which covers your home, auto, and renter's insurance, as well as pet, umbrella, and also jewelry. So, I mean, it kind of covers a little bit of everything. And even if you got what I like to call toys, motorcycles, boats, RVs, ATVs.
That's great. Awesome. So kind of like all of the things that are out there, it sounds like you can cover.
Right.
That's great. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. And so you said you've been in the industry for about 5 months. How has that been for you so far?
Oh, it's been a great adjustment. I recently retired from the Army, and now this is my full-time second career. So I'm loving the transition. Definitely a change of pace, and can't wait to see where it takes me.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm sure it is a very different experience than being in the Army, but that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. We love having vets in Network in Action and working with them, so that's super awesome. So tell me a little bit more about what separates your company from the competition.
I think the biggest thing that separates Comparion from the rest of the insurance industry is just being able to provide so many individual carriers, so we can actually shop the rate for the customer and try to find what best fits their needs, and not just try to make the product fit the customer. So that's the biggest thing that separates us from everyone else.
That's really great. And it's so important to be able to really kind of cater to the individual needs, because people are so varied and their needs are so varied, and there's so many different options out there. It's really important to have somebody who can, not only provide you with a variety of options, but then be able to explain it in a way that makes sense. Because, we all know insurance is just super confusing. And so having somebody there to advocate for you is so important. And that's awesome to hear. I know that, it's been a relatively short period of time, but do you have a favorite customer story that you'd like to share, or types of customers that you'd like to work with, or something like that?
I think the type of customers I like to work with are those who are really in need, whether that's budget or a financial need. They're just covering their future with life insurance, because those are the things that really brought me to the industry, is making sure that I take care of people, in the near and the long term. And insurance is one of those things that and just in case something happens, that you are covered and you take care of your family's needs.
That's great. And so true. I know that, in insurance, one of the things that, you sometimes don't necessarily get to see is really kind of how it impacts people's lives in the long run. But when you do get to see that, it is incredibly rewarding to be able to know that you were able to help that person, cover their needs when things got hard. And it's a really important thing to be out there and doing that. So that's great to hear. So for anybody who, wants to reach out to you, what's the best way to reach you?
The best way to reach out to me and get in contact with me is through my cell phone number, which is 512-766-8016, or by email, willie.tiller@comparioninsurance.com.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, it was so nice to get to know you a little bit better today, and I look forward to getting to know you further, and I hope you have a great day.
Oh, yes. Nice meeting with you, and definitely have a wonderful day.